It feels like I'm coming home because I've had an association with Vista for about 13 years. My husband actually was here as a counselor, and I'm actually in his old office. So Mr. Reagan was in my office before. So yeah, my son will come here, and I know a lot of people here. So it's awesome to be here. I'm really, really happy to be here.
I feel that Mountain Vista is a great school to work at and to be a part of. I think the students are really energetic and passionate about their involvement here. They take pride in their work and in their sports and in their community. And I've felt very welcomed by the students and the staff.
So I've been a counselor for 13 years. I was over at Arvada West High School before this. Also, before that I had worked in other places like at Children's Hospital and different counseling roles as well.
So I have 7 years of experience as a counselor so far. This is my 8th year. I was a counselor for 3 years at a high school in Indiana, right out of grad school. And then most recently, after moving to Colorado, spent 4 years as a counselor at Arvada West High School, and then came here. I also was a summer camp counselor for 3 summers and spent a lot of time with youth and around youth programming. I think a counselor should possess the traits of empathy. They should be a good listener, really putting the needs of students at the forefront and being a good advocate for them. It's important to be a good problem solver as well. There's a lot of tricky situations that we come across where we have to balance the needs of parents and teachers and students. So finding a solution that works well for everybody is often part of our job. And I think being a good communicator as well, because we're constantly talking to different people, presenting, writing letters of recommendation. So knowing how to express our ideas clearly is really important too.
They need to be a good communicator for sure and a good listener. They need to be able to be empathetic and just kind of help bridge all people's concerns and try to be there for everyone. The counselor's schedule never looks as the way you think it's going to look because all kinds of things can come up because we deal with obviously academic concerns and scheduling concerns, of course, and college and career issues, but also we deal with personal and social concerns so we never know what our day might look like. We try to plan it out, but sometimes it doesn't look like anything we think it's going to look like.
Sure. So my daily schedule changes daily. It's different depending on the needs of the day and kind of what comes in through my door and into my email and on my voicemail. So typically it looks something like calling students down to talk to them about different issues that are going on. I've been doing a lot of senior credit checks recently to address graduation credits, making sure that we are talking about all the different resources available to them and the steps they should be taking. Planning for future classroom lessons or big activities, like we've been getting ready for the career fair here in the past few weeks. So just kind of depends on what's coming up, and that's something I like about the job. Every day is different. I wanted to become a counselor after remembering how much my own high school counselor impacted me. I had a great high school counselor. He was there for me through a lot of hard things in high school. And I also thought it was really important to have someone who could guide me in the career and college realm. I initially went into engineering in college, spent 2 years in that program before I decided it wasn't a good fit for me and decided to switch to psychology. And I think while I really respect and admire my high school counselor, he didn't really challenge me in any way to explore options outside of engineering. So it wasn't until I got to college that I realized it wasn't a good fit for me. And I think we have the opportunity with high school students to be able to challenge them, to have them look at different aspects of themselves and see what career could be a really good fit for them.
My hope is that I have a welcoming place for kids. I want them to be able to come for anything literally under the sun. So I'm hoping that when they feel like they need to speak with someone, that they can make an appointment or come by if it's urgent for any time. I want them to come in any time.
Feel comfortable with their counselor, that they can go to them for any number of issues. I think we're often seen as a resource for college, career, academic stuff, but we also have master's degrees in counseling, so we're very comfortable and trained in the areas of social emotional counseling, talking about stuff going on with friends, you know, if they're having suicidal thoughts or self-injury, or supporting a friend who might be going through that. So we hope that students see us as a resource for all kinds of things, and that they know how to access us, making appointments with us or coming in through the door.
My legacy would be for students to know that they can make connections with different people in the building and adults, and hopefully with me as well, but also know that they will learn how to self-advocate and learn how to speak their concerns to people and work through problems, and know that they can do whatever they put their mind to, and that there's people all around that want to support them.
I hope that students, I would like my legacy to be remembered as a counselor who cared genuinely about their students, who was here to do the right thing by their students and to build this community up and make it a better place. Not just clocking in and out and doing my 8 hours, but really, investing and finding my role in the school.